Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here again on another video on my channel. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the part numbers that I have replaced the parts on my car. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with the headlight. The easiest to find any part number, honestly, would be through this website. You could go to Toyota.com, but it's going to be a little bit harder to navigate. But this one, parts.jimhudsontoyota.com, it's easy. It's a lot simpler than if you went to Toyota.com, where you have to do a little more searching and stuff. Where on this one, Jim Hudson Toyota is a lot easier. For example, I need the headlight, right? I need a headlight. Where do I go? Well, first you go on the link, type in the car, and then this screen should pop up. So for example, if in December of 2024 I got an accident and I had to replace a headlight on the driver's side, which is the left headlight. So what I would do, I would go to it says it should be lights or electrical, sorry, electrical. Then under here you would see headlight assembly, headlamp components. So you go there, and when you look here, you have to look for specific one on your car. So like these first ones, the left, right? That's the one I need. But when you see in the description, it says a fully integrated LED, which I later found out is the tri LED. There's bi LED and there's tri LED, and the difference is with the three running lights, like you would see in that area. But since I have the bi LED, it's USA built. That's not the one I need. So I have to go down, and I already saw it before. I need the left one, for example. Left, and the in description says without full LED. So basically, by LED, that's the one I need. It doesn't have the three running lights. It's US built. It's 2.5 liter. It's not a hybrid, so this is what I'm looking for, and have the SE right there. So I click on this, and the first quote I did get, it was around $1,000 if you watched my other video. See, you could even save so much money right here. Now if you want the full OEM, you could honestly go to this site, because if you go to the dealership, they're gonna give you the same exact things, like, oh, it's gonna be whatever the price they'll find. Maybe they'll even cost you $670 for the part, not including shipping, and then you have to wait another 4 days to get it, which you could do the same exact thing. Go on this site, add, and buy it from here. Or even the junkyard was like $700 part if you watched my last video. But as far as but I honestly bought mine off of OfferUp, which for $50, which is like, all I did was just look up 2019 Camry headlight, and I looked at it just on the picture. It looked the same like mine, which if you look, it should look like this. See, if you look right here, you don't see the LEDs right there. I mean, this, even though it's a LED, you don't have the three running lights right there. That's how you can tell the difference if it's a tri LED or bi LED. In this case, it's a bi LED, and this is just another site, carparts.com. Never really bought anything from them, but just to compare the part number. So replaces OE number. There's a 8115006C40, and when you go to this Toyota site, same thing. It should be in the part number somewhere. Right there, 8115006C41. So that would be the part number for the headlight assembly, especially for this one. If you need a different headlight, say you needed the right side, well, it's right there. Same thing, by LED, US built, 2.5, right, without hybrid. That's the passenger side. So the way you tell is when you're sitting in the driver's seat, which side is it on? Is it the driver's side or is it the passenger side? And so the driver's side is the left, passenger side is the right. So this is the other one. And same thing, part number right there, 8111006C41. This is a little bit different. So this is, you could tell this is the other side and same price. It's interesting that you get this big discount off of this site. Um, yeah, that's just the headlights. And honestly, the same thing goes for any other components. For example, the transmission, right? Go under here, transmission, automatic transmission, because it doesn't come manual. And yes, that's a big price right there. Yeah, but that is not what I paid for my transmission. If you have seen my previous video, I bought my transmission from a junkyard, same one that I keep going to, LKQ, and I just told them the make and model. They had a 2020 transmission, not a 2019. And they said, "Do you want it?" I mean, it's basically the same thing. So I was like, "Okay, let's do it." So I ordered that one and you could tell the actual numbers from last video. It was like 27 or $2,800 just for the transmission, and they had it right there. Now, of course, it's used with, I believe it was like 30,000 miles on it, um, which is like still brand new for me, you know. And but again, part numbers. You see the part numbers right here. You could pull this site up for any parts. Check fuel system ignition, maintenance and lubrication. Sorry, that's where I should have gone to. Maintenance and lubrication, automatic transmission. Okay, well, transmission oil filter. Well, yeah, I guess you might need that. I never use it on the drain and fill. Didn't even touch transmission oil filter, but you got that. If you know me, I get my oil from AutoZone. It's a lot easier, so much simpler. Just go through them. You could go to Advanced Auto Parts for oil change to get the oil and oil filter. And even if you ask me where's the um what kind of oil filter, it's M1 103A, because I go once a month to the AutoZone. I already know which oil it is. 103A. If you look at it, it's right next to the oils. Can't even find oil. Really, oil filter at least. Engine oil filter. Well, there we go. Okay, so oil filters. You just had to type it up in there. Okay. Yeah, the transmission oil filter. That's for the transmission. Might as well get that part number. You got the oil filter. No, that's not what I have. That's what I have. Filter SA oil. Part number. We go here. Oil filter S and A oil. That's a Toyota filter, and that's the part number if you're looking for the oil filter. Okay, so what if I type just engine oil? Engine oil. Oh, you can even do the dipstick. So if you need oil dipstick, which you never had to replace, engine oil dipstick. I guess that's where the tube goes. Engine oil drain plug. That's good to know. Engine oil drain plug. If anybody stripped the drain plug or something, here it is. Although I don't think it should look like that. Yeah, but oil drain plug. If you needed the part number for the oil drain plug, here it is. 90341A0007. like I said, you could always find everything you need on the site. Oil drain plug gasket. I never, whenever I change, I never really changed with the gasket. But if you're serious about it, changing the gasket, sure. Here's the part number for it: 90 430 12031. And okay, engine oil pump, engine oil dipstick, engine oil. So you get the idea. So if you're looking for the oil, particularly for the 2019 Camry, the SE, which has a 2.5 liter motor, you would need a 0W16. That's the recommended. I got 6 quarts case. You really just need no more than 5. And if you're wondering on the part number, which I don't even know if they'll give a part number for this, but it's just 0W16 synthetic motor oil. I could find it all, which I use from AutoZone. By the way, if you're wondering how much oil capacity, well, for my car in particular, it's 4.8 quarts. I just put 5 quarts. Just get those 5 quart, 5 quart jugs or whatever you call them, and put all of it in the car. Spark plugs again. So look, they even have spark plugs. So if you're looking for spark plugs, this is the part number: 90 91 9 01 289. That's only $13.24. You can even see the price, but I mean, you might be paying close to $17 at the dealership. Oh, say you need an alternator, right? Alternator. Bracket pulley. No. I just need the alternate. I can't spell. Alternator. Yeah, just look it up. So what I replaced. Alternator. So you got even the pulley, some cap. All I just need the alternator. Assembly, maybe that's what it's called. Just the alternator. Yeah, $249. I remember when it was back $400 when I needed to replace it, but I paid $100 at the junkyard. So much cheaper at the junkyard. So things like alternator, yeah, you could go to junkyard. If you want transmission, maybe even engine, you could go to the junkyard. But things like a headlight, I would not recommend going to a junkyard because they're gonna be ended up broken, and you're better off just going to you're better off just buying it even off of Amazon, eBay, or stuff like that. I mean, like I did it off OfferUp for 50 bucks, and nothing was wrong with it. Alternator pulley. Now, of course, it's not gonna be in the perfect shape. It has slightly funny light, but everything works. The auto high beam works on it. Serpentine belt, yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. Serpentine belt, sorry. So serpentine belt, I remember it was like 40 bucks when I paid. Look, you can get this for 30 bucks. I don't know about the shipping. In stock in store, so you could even go into them, go right in there. And yeah, so when my alternator went out, I had to my belt ripped off, so that's where I had to actually get this one. I do not recommend buying a serpentine belt from Advanced Auto Parts. It was like a very tight fit. It barely fit on it, so I would go to the dealership for this one. The part number, as you can see, 90 91 6 A 20 27. and this is the one that would fit. Another thing I did replace was what was it? Stabilizer bar link. I think struts and components. I think stabilizer bar and components. Yeah. So see this thing, sway bar link. That's what it's called, stabilizer bar. They might have it a different name. Stabilizer link. Um, so I did replace this, but not the factory. I did go to the first time I replaced my sway bar links, what they're really called, but stabilizer links, same thing. The first time I changed it, I went to eBay, and it looked so much different. Where the original, it's actually thick and it's like hollow, like it's empty inside. But the eBay, it was just basically a metal stick, and it does kind of look similar from this picture. But it's actually like gray and round. You'll see. Let's see. If I did, just to show you a picture of it, OEM sway bar link, you would see it. So this is like the eBay version the first time I bought, which that's not the one. That's not original. OEM is more like gray. It's more like that. That's the OEM version. Yeah, so as you can see here, that's the part number 48 820 06 100. So again, if you need any parts, you could just go on the site, look it all up. They have all the part numbers, everything. Even some stuff that I don't even know what they have. So this concludes the video. I'm glad you stayed through this whole video. I hope this helped somebody in any way. So please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want any kind of future videos and what you want to see in the future. And thanks again. God bless you. Bye.